So hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome to another tarot reading from me. Today's topic is going to be on what is your future spouse's physical appearance. So I will start by saying that when I have done this particular topic in the past, or any kind of topic connected to physical appearance, physical appearance of the future spouse, of the soulmate, and so on, I have received some complaints that I wasn't too specific about physical characteristics, and I did mention that I mostly like to focus on the energy of the person because, there will be a lot of people watching these videos, so people from different backgrounds, different races, so it's pretty difficult to pinpoint specific characteristics. However, this time I thought I would humor the general public. And, I've done some handwritten notes on very specific characteristics, and I will be including those towards the end of the reading, after I go through the tarot cards, the oracle cards, and the astrological notes. So it's going to be fun. This is the first time I try this. So yeah, I'm really curious to see what the outcome is going to be. And aside from that, I will also mention, as usual, that I have chosen these crystals intuitively. So I have focused on the question of which crystals should I use for this particular topic. Also, I also want to mention you could rephrase the question into what is my next spouse's appearance, or what is my third spouse's appearance, depending on what your situation is like. If you have been married before, and maybe you've been married before several times, so you can tweak the question a little bit to suit your situation, but still try to keep it on topic, right? I have named it what is your future spouse because mostly this is the phrasing for people who have never been married, basically. So basically it's what's your next spouse appearance. So yeah, you can phrase it however you feel comfortable. So that being said, these are your options. So pile number one, you have this aquamarine crystal. I don't know if I can get it to focus any more than this. Probably not. Yeah, so this is the aquamarine crystal. Pile number two, you have the milky quartz crystal. Pile number three, you have this agate. It's an agate geode crystal. Yeah, it's not really focusing any better than this. It's because of the lighting. Yeah. Anyway, I think it's clear enough. And pile number four, you have this lapis lazuli crystal. All right, so these are your options. You can take more time, you can pause the video if you need more time to decide. Once again, I would recommend that you take some moments to meditate upon the question. Once again, you can rephrase it however you would feel comfortable or to suit your specific situation. You can address it to a higher power, a higher spiritual person, a higher spiritual guide. You can address it to God or Mother Mary, or I don't know, Gaia, or however you want to call it, however you feel comfortable. And yes, you can meditate upon the question with your eyes closed for a few moments. Take some deep breaths. Try to exhale longer than you inhale to help center you and calm you down. And then open your eyes and choose the first crystal that stands out to you intuitively without overthinking it. And if you feel drawn to more than one crystal, of course, you are free to watch several or even all of them and just take whichever messages resonate. I will see you at your reading. And also, before I sign off, I will remind you to please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have found value in any of my readings, it's the easiest way to support me, and it is free. All right, so I will see you at your reading. So this is for those of you who would like to choose with a crystal and a card. This is going to be the selection for the card for each crystal. Spirit, tell me for pile number one, what is their future spouse's physical appearance? Pile number one, the people who chose the aquamarine crystal, tell me what is their future spouse's Physical appearance. Spirit, what can you tell me for pile number 2? The people who chose the milky quartz crystal. What is their future spouse's physical appearance? Spirit, what is their future spouse's physical appearance? Spirit, what is pile number 3's future spouse's physical appearance? The people who chose the agate geode. What is their future spouse's physical appearance? Spirit, what is pile number 4's future spouse's physical appearance? The people who chose the lapis lazuli. So let's see. Pile number 1. Nice. You have the Fool. Pile number 2. Come on. Come on. You have, I think this is Death. Yeah, let me see. I'm not sure if it's Death or the Moon. I'm going to check afterwards when I get to this pile. I think it's the Moon. Yeah, I think it's the Moon. Actually, I'm sure that it's the Moon. I just remembered now, yeah, because Death is a different card. I know this deck. I just haven't used it in a while. So, pile number 3, you have the Two of Wands. I absolutely love this deck. This is like the coolest. They have the coolest illustrations. I mean, the artist was great. Pile number 4, you have the Five of Wands. All right. So these are your options. You can pause the video if you need more time to decide. Once again, I will remind you to take some deep breaths, exhale longer than you inhale, focus on the question at hand, take as much time as you need, and then open your eyes, choose the first pile that stands out to you intuitively without overthinking it. And of course, if you feel drawn to more than one, you are free to watch several or even all of them. And just take whichever messages resonate. I will see you at your reading. And also, before I sign off, don't forget to please subscribe to my channel. It is the easiest way to support me, and it is free. And please subscribe if you have enjoyed any of my videos so far. All right, I will see you at your reading. All right, so welcome again. This is for those of you who would like to choose with a card as well as a crystal. So pile number 1, you have this card over here and or this aquamarine crystal. Pile number 2, you have this card over here and or this milky quartz crystal. Trying to get it to focus, but yeah. Pile number 3, you have this card and or this agate. This agate geode crystal. All right, pile number 4, you have this card over here and or this lapis lazuli crystal. All right, so these are your options. Once again, you can pause the video if you need more time to decide. My recommendation is that you take some time, meditate upon the question. Also, you can rephrase the question a little bit to suit your situation. So you can ask, what is my second husband's appearance, for instance, if that is more accurate for your situation. But, you know, try to stay within the general meaning of the question, but you can still tweak it a little bit. Also, you can address it to a higher power, God, I don't know, whoever you follow, the Virgin Mary, Jesus, Kali, Durga, and whoever you feel comfortable asking this question to, a deity that you believe in. And of course, you can then take some time, meditate, open your eyes, and then choose the first pile that stands out to you intuitively without overthinking it. And also, before I sign off, I will remind you to please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so by this point. It's the easiest way to support me, and it is free. And yeah, if you have found value in any of my readings, please subscribe. So I will see you at your reading. So welcome, pile number 1. This is your reading if you have chosen this card, which is the Fool, and or this aquamarine crystal. So this is going to be the card selection phase. I'm going to add timestamps. You can skip through it if you don't want to sit through it, because I will be taking my time. All right. So let's see. Spirit, tell me about pile number 1. What is their future spouse's physical appearance? What is pile number 1? The people who chose the aquamarine crystal. What is their future spouse's physical appearance? Spirit, what is pile number 1's future spouse's physical appearance? Spirit, what is pile number 1's future spouse's physical appearance? Okay, so let's see. We have humpback whale singer. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. And we have elk, nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Decisions. Interesting. Waiting. Okay. I'm going to put these here. And here we have gratitude and ancestors. Nice. All right, so let me get some tarot cards. Spirit, what can you tell me for pile number 1? The people who chose the aquamarine crystal. What is their future spouse's physical appearance? How many is that? Let's get one more. Spirit, what is pile number 1's future spouse's physical appearance? Okay, this one just came out. Let's see. Oh wow, the High Priest, or the Hierophant as it is called in other decks. The 5 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, the 6 of Swords, the Lovers, the Ace of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to try to fit them all in. Okay. Let's see. Spirit, what can you tell me for pile number 1? The people who chose the... Okay, what is their future spouse's physical appearance, Spirit? What is pile number 1's future spouse's physical appearance? Ooh, the Devil. The Star. Wow, pile number 1. 9 of Swords, all right. Page of Cups. 10 of Swords. The 7 of Swords. And the 5 of Cups again. Came out twice. All right, pile number 1. Intense. So let's unpack this. Let us unpack this. All right, I don't know if you can see all the cards. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. So here we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups came out twice. You have a card that came out twice. So let me give you the first impressions that I get from all of these cards. So first of all, I see a lot of mercurial energy because of the multitude of number fives. You have the Five of Cups coming out twice. You also have the Five of Swords. You also have the Hierophant with the number 5. Apologize for the noise. You have a lot of mercurial energy. Another thing is some Saturn energy because the number 10 came out twice. You have the Wheel of Fortune and you have the 10 of Swords. And we also have some heavy Venus energy as well because the number 6 came out 3 times. We have the 6 of Swords. We have number 6 with the lovers. In this deck, they're called the Lady and the Lord. And we also have number 15, which boils down to a number 6 in numerology with the devil. All right. So these are the predominant energies that I get here. So already from this, I'm getting someone who is youthful, someone who's definitely good looking, because you also have the devil and the lovers. So this is a person who is desirable, definitely. Also romantic looking because we have the Ace of Cups. That's another thing. We also have some strong sun energy because we have the Ace of Cups and we have the Fool. I mean, here it's written as a number 0, but technically I see the Fool energy as kind of a number 1. So that's kind of like sun energy. It can also be Mars energy, to be fair. Yeah. But I'm getting some fire energy as well, even though you don't have that many, actually you don't have any wands energy now that I look at it, but I do see a little bit of fire energy as well. With the nobility and the humpback whale, I'm getting like, and also gratitude and ancestors. Nobility and ancestors here, this is a repeating theme. So I think this person comes across as someone who is refined. They might actually come from a good background, like, you know, since you have nobility here. If they're not coming from an actual good background, now I'm not necessarily thinking old money, you know, Mr. Darcy sort of situation, although kudos if you get that kind of a partner. Mr. Darcy or Mrs. I don't know, what was her name? Eliza Bennett. You could have someone like that, but it could also be someone who just has a refined energy about them, an elegant energy about them, you know? This is how I'm seeing it. I definitely see also with the singer here, the singer and the Venus energy, this person has a beautiful voice. This person definitely will have a beautiful face. Pretty features with the star. Oh, I forgot about the star. Holy crap. Wait, what number is here? So we have 17. Yeah. So 17 is a number 8 in numerology. So we have a bit of a touch of a Scorpio energy as well. 8th house, maybe Scorpio. In any case, the star to me is kind of Aquarius as well. Aquarius energy. So this person, is someone who easily attracts attention. They probably have a lot of suitors, I have to be honest. This person definitely looks like marriage material because you have the Hierophant and you have the devil. So to me, this shows me that this is a very attractive person that easily attracts a lot of people. A lot of people want to marry them, basically. A lot of people see them as very, you know, a very eligible bachelor or bachelorette. A catch, you know, someone that everyone wants to marry, like I said. We do have the Five of Cups coming out twice, which is interesting to me. So we do have a lot of water energy here, you know. So this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This gives a kind of melancholic, romantic aura to this person, especially with the Five of Cups coming out twice. There could be something about their expression or their energy that seems a bit, you know, melancholic, but in a kind of romantic way. It's weird. You know who this makes me think of? Okay, I'm getting someone like Timothée Chalamet or, you know, very specific, but the way that Brad Pitt looked in Interview with the Vampire, you know, when he was playing Louis. I mean, that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting here. Someone who is romantic and suffering out of love and kind of pale, and obviously the pale part is optional. We're going to see what we get with the physical characteristics towards the end. But you know, someone who has that kind of energy, that kind of romantic and yet beautiful, suffering sort of energy, you know what I mean? Also, the Six of Swords and all of this intense swords energy, this person definitely is someone who has a lot of melancholia. Like, this makes me think of a suffering poet, artist, writer, singer, songwriter, you know. Someone who can spend a long time being introspective and in their own heads. I'm getting someone who's definitely artistic. Like, literally, they could be a singer-songwriter for many of you. They could also definitely be into writing. Maybe there's someone who keeps a journal, not directly linked to physical appearance, I know, but this is the kind of energy that I'm getting, so it helps to describe. The Page of Cups as well. Also, last but not least, I'm getting a youthful energy with this person. So even if this person is, let's say, slightly older than you, they're probably looking very young for their age. I'm getting maybe, I would say, at least 5 to 10 years younger than they actually are, sorry. So I'm getting a lot of youthful energy here. That's the bottom line. You have this energy of someone who is definitely has been through a lot, you know. Again, I'm getting repeated themes of melancholia, of someone who's quite, I don't want to say depressed, okay, because like that would be the worst expression of these energies. It could even be maybe a little bit depressed, but you know, I'm getting that kind of melancholic look. You know, it's maybe not even a something that they're going through internally. It's just their energy. This is how they come across, you know, the suffering artist, the kind of like, you know, dreamy, romantic, suffering out of love, and also very beautiful at the same time. I think this could be a person who has a strong social media following, or again, they could easily just attract attention. I see this person as someone who could be walking down the street and people will turn around to get a better look at them. You know, like something about them is just really attractive. Like I said, with the strong Venus energy, this person could just have traditionally good-looking features. I'm getting harmonious features, full lips, beautiful smile, nice teeth, nice skin, nice hair, beautiful eyes, thick eyelashes. So a lot of features that are traditionally good looking. And also, I guess, here's another thing. It could be that this person maybe is a touch effeminate. If this is a man, again, I'm thinking someone like Timothée Chalamet. So maybe not effeminate, but yeah, could be like they could have a touch of androgyny or traditional features that are seen as traditionally attractive, maybe in a woman, like full lips, you know. And again, beautiful eyes, like maybe heavy eyelids, you know, something like that. But I think their overall energy is very appealing, very romantic. And again, with the Venus energy, this could be a person who really likes to dress well. They could really cultivate their appearance. Like, they like nice things, nice fabrics to decorate themselves. Yeah, they like the finer things in life. I can see that. Also, I'm seeing some Mars energy. So there, and also with this Venus energy, again, this person could be very passionate, very romantic. I feel like romance is an important part of what drives them in life. Again, this is why I'm getting this kind of suffering artist energy, or like artistic energy. Yeah, this person also just gives an, they could also give an air of world weariness, you know? Like, just, like I said, kind of melancholic, kind of sad, something like that. Maybe nostalgic about something. Another interesting thing is, since you have ancestors and nobility here, I think maybe for some of you, again, this is more specific. They could come across as someone who really honors their culture or their family lineage. So maybe they could be dressing in a way that somehow, you know, hints to their cultural background, to their family background, maybe to their religion. Something about their appearance maybe is something that, you know, is kind of like an honor to their forefathers or something. or maybe they have an heirloom or something, like they're wearing a ring or a pendant or something that was inherited from their grandmothers or their grandfathers or whatever. I was thinking about that scene, never mind, too long. But if anyone has seen, I think it was in Pulp Fiction, the scene with the watch with Christopher Walken. That's all I'm gonna say. If you have seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, it's too much to explain. And anyway, it's a funny scene. Yeah, but anyway, I'm joking. That's not. But I'm talking, you know, something like that. Like someone who might be maybe wearing something. Maybe they're wearing a sweater or something that has been in the family for a long time. Who knows? But something along those lines, like something about their appearance could be hinting to their ancestral lineage, or could be an heirloom or something that comes from their background. Yeah. We have waiting and decisions as well, and we have gratitude. So a lot of Venus. I'm seeing potentially also some Libra energy as well. Overall, cultured, I would say cultured, well-mannered, playful. There could be also an energy of playfulness with this person. Energetic as well. But there could also be something high-strung, restless about them. And again, a bit anxious as well. Alright, so these are the energies that I see with the cards. Let me get some more. These I'm going to be leaving for the end. Alright, these are the physical characteristics. Let me get into the astrological traits. Spirit, tell me about pile number 1. What is your future spouse's physical appearance? Spirit, tell me about pile number 1. What is their future spouse's physical appearance? I think that's enough. All right. Okay. 11th house. This is the star energy. This is someone who gets a lot of attention. First house, they definitely stand out in a crowd. Repeated message. Also, it shows that their body stands out. Here we have second house. This is the house of the face and the voice. Again, strong confirmation. For some of you, this person could actually be a singer. If this person is not a singer, they just have a nice voice and people notice their voice. Fifth house, we have all of this number 5 energy going on. This is some sun energy happening here. Creative person. This is a confirmation again. For some of you, this person could be creative. Fourth house, that is the house of the mother. And again, oh my God, here we have with ancestors. The second and the fourth houses are connected to family and family lineage. And the 9th house, interesting. All right, so this is the house of higher education, father, guru, good luck, foreign travels. But I'm going to expand more after I open all of the notes. So Saturn, strong confirmation. I did say some Saturn is going on. Sagittarius, okay, so we have some Jupiter energy as well. And Rahu, okay, so this person could be coming from a foreign country. Or it could be a foreigner. Uttara Bhadrapada, I cannot. You want to know why I'm happy about this? Because if I remember correctly, and I do think that I am remembering correctly, Timothée Chalamet has moon in Uttara Bhadrapada. So I totally have him pegged. And very strong confirmation. Ardra, all right, this is a bit surprising. I'm going to try to see how it fits into this. All right. Actually, not entirely surprising because it's Gemini energy. So we do have that that Mercury energy that I was talking about. And we have Purva Ashadha, which is Venus. Okay, that explains it. It's a strong confirmation. And Revati, more Mercury. It's ruled by Mercury. So here we have strong confirmations. And Uttara Ashadha, which is ruled by the Sun. Oh my God. And Brad Pitt has moon in Uttara Ashadha. You can go ahead and Google this and come back to me and tell me that I'm not right. But I know I'm right because I know I checked these people's charts before. So very strong confirmations. Like I said, Timothée Chalamet and Brad Pitt when he was playing Louis in Interview with a Vampire. This is the kind of vibe that I'm getting from this reading. Yeah. All right. And oh my God, speaking of melancholic, dark, gothic, romantic, Gary Oldman, who played Dracula, also has ascendant in Ardra. So here we have, this is the kind of vampire-ish sort of energy here, like gothic romantic. That's the energy that I'm getting here. Okay, this is if you're interested in men. All right, if you're interested in women, I can't help you with examples, honestly. I don't know, maybe Nicole Kidman in Moulin Rouge, that kind of energy, romantic and suffering. Okay, so let me give you more details. So bear in mind that, of course, this is going to be read for multiple people, so it's unlikely that every single one of these is going to apply to all of you. I'm going to look at what are the possibilities, like what are different interpretations of this, you know, mix and matches. And yeah, so it's going to be a mix and match of these that is going to apply to each of you. That's what I'm trying to say. So we have the first house, we have the second, the fourth house. So like I said, to me, this is a confirmation of the ancestors and the nobility card here. I think the ninth house especially and the fifth house is the confirmation of the nobility. Let's not also forget, actually, the second, the fifth, and the ninth houses. If you come from Vedic astrology, these are houses connected to wealth. 11th house as well, actually. So this person could actually come from, you know, a position of wealth, or they could be coming from a higher social status than you are. I'm seeing potentially maybe they're coming from a good family, you know, like maybe they have some kind of pedigree going on. I don't think it's like literally nobility. Again, maybe for some of you, it could be nobility, but it could just be that they're coming from, you know, a good background, breeding. You know, they have good manners, they're well educated. Also, fifth and ninth houses show good education. And they also most likely, these things most likely translate into the way that they dress, the way that they carry themselves, you know. So I'm seeing someone who has good tastes and, you know, likes the finer things in life is what I'm trying to say. This person could also attract you with their car or some kind of vehicle that they are using. Something about the vehicle they're using is going to catch your eye. Their physical body is going to be very attractive. Their face is going to be very attractive. Like I said, their voice, their throat, I know, specific. More specifically, even more so, their thighs could be particularly attractive, and the chest area, and their abdomen. Also, this person could be into teaching. This could be someone who works with kids, real estate. They could be into real estate as well. But somehow, they could be an influencer, definitely, with the star card. And we have confirmations here with the first and 11th houses. So they could be someone who has a large social media following. They could be into the restaurant business, and they could be into travel businesses, export, import. And they could be traveling a lot. And also with the Rahu in the ninth house, this person could be coming from a foreign country. Sagittarius as well. They could be coming from a foreign country, or they could be from a foreign background, not necessarily a foreign country. So with Saturn, we have maturity, seriousness. This explains all of these cards that came out that show severity, like I was talking about, melancholic, serious, 5 of Cups coming out twice, the 9 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, the Wheel of Swords. Like I said, the Wheel, the Swords with the Wheel of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, which is the number 10 card, and the 10 of Swords made me think of Saturn, because we have the number 10, and Capricorn is the 10th sign of the zodiac. And yeah, number 10 is connected to Saturn, it's connected to social status and to maturity and seriousness and dedication towards career, all of these things. So there seems to be a confirmation here that this person is from a good social status. They could be having a good social status. There's someone who's very serious, dedicated, hardworking. They could even be maybe a little bit workaholic for some of you. We also have repeated Saturn energy actually with Uttara Bhadrapada here. But this is a person who's definitely dedicated towards a particular goal. Rahu again speaks of technology, social media, anything that uses actually state-of-the-art technology is used by Rahu. So any STEM field, for instance. And Rahu can also show Also, Saturn with Rahu can show significant age difference. So like I said, I was getting a lot of Mercury energy, and the Mercury energy was confirmed here because we have like two of the, wait, is it two? Let me get, no, it's one of them, but we also have Ardra, which falls in Gemini, and Gemini is ruled by Mercury. And we have Revati, which falls in Pisces, and it's ruled by Mercury. And also we have the water energy that I was talking about, because we have Revati and Uttara Bhadrapada. Uttara Bhadrapada, again, if you come from Vedic astrology, is connected to these, I think they're called Nagas, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if they're Nagas or not. I think so. The deities are basically connected to the sea. So they're supposed to be some kind of sea snakes, some magical sea snakes. There's a lot of water energy. That's where I was going. And oh my God, Purva Ashadha is also very connected to the sea as well. So this is this is really weird. I mean, I was looking at these mermaid images. Obviously, this person is not going to be a mermaid. And also this deck is called Messages from the Mermaid, so everything is about mermaids. But Purva Ashadha especially is very connected to mermaid aesthetics and mermaid images. So this makes me think that this person could be having wavy hair, you know, they could be really attracted to beach life, or they could like to spend a lot of time around the, you know, swimming maybe. But it makes me think of wavy hair. Again, Timothée Chalamet, hello. Yeah, someone who looks like romantic, or maybe they look nice with wet hair or something. That's where I'm getting at. Something very romantic, like I said. Also, Purva Ashadha is known to be very beautiful. If you're really curious, by the way, I have talked about Purva Ashadha more in depth in my video that I did on my astrology channel called Nakshatras of Venus, or Venus's Nakshatras. So I go more in depth there with the symbolism connected to this nakshatra. I've also tackled Revati in the Mercury's nakshatra video, if you are interested. And in any case, and Uttarashadha in the Sun nakshatras. In any case, so there is something connected to the sea. This person could also have a slim body, or a body that just makes them look like they could be a good dancer. Maybe they're very quick on their feet, agile, slim. I'm definitely getting slim. With the Ardra energy, this person could look like, yeah, oh my God, it makes sense with all of this water energy and all of these intense, like also the devil. See, the Ardra energy could be a bit moody, to be honest, and it can also be someone who can be changeable, like in the sense that they could easily get angry. It doesn't mean that they're gonna have temper problems necessarily. It depends on how mature they are. But this is a person who has very intense emotions, you know, so it makes sense that we got all of these like cups energies and the sad energies coming out. So this person could have like very, like I said, melancholic energy, someone who could be sad. I mean, here's the thing, this is about physical appearance, so I'm not saying that this person is like totally depressed all the time. This is probably someone who looks like very expressive, you know, it's difficult for them to hide their emotions. For instance, they could easily show emotions, they could even easily cry maybe, or they look like someone who is just very expressive somehow. Uttara Bhadrapada, again, this can show this person has an elongated face. I'm thinking, yeah, most likely an oval face or an inverted triangle shaped face. This person could have very attractive eyes because of the Revati and also because of the Purva Ashadha. Full lips, again, could be a thing. And a squarish jawline. I also think for many of you, this person could have, again, the confirmation is here that this person could be looking young for their age. But I also think there could be something about this person that is, I was thinking neotenous, but no, that's too much. Like, that's basically a characteristic that people give to people who look like young infants or something, but that's not, never mind. I mean, for women, I'm thinking, yes, it could actually be a thing where they actually have very neotenous sort of features. I don't think for men this is going to be true. Again, Ardra ascendants are, for instance, men like Mel Gibson or, like I said, Gary Oldman. So they generally tend to have an oval face and they have really big eyes, very expressive eyes. And like I said, they look like people who can easily express emotions. Like they could cry easily, they could get angry easily, and they have a hard time hiding their true emotions. You know, so this is the general feeling that I'm getting here with these energies. All right, so let me get now to the final stage. I'm going to have to pause this and then come back. All right, back. So let me get now some physical characteristics. I'm going to try to do this with my eyes closed. Spirit, tell me about pile number 1. Who is there? What is their future spouse's physical appearance? Spirit, what is their future spouse's physical appearance? Okay, I think that's enough, right? Or should I get more? Spirit, tell me what is file number 1's future spouse's physical appearance. Okay, that's enough, because I'm gonna be here all night with all of these. So let's see. We have sporty casual style. All right. We have bohemian style vibes. Okay. Bohemian style or vibes. That's a confirmation of what I was talking about. So if this person dresses up like a vampire, you will know that I was right. Jewelry. All right. So this person could be wearing jewelry. Like I said, maybe they have an heirloom or something. Melancholic, serious expression. Confirmation of what I was talking about. Okay, aquiline nose. All right, that's Timothée Chalamet, totally. Older, mature. All right, so for some of you, this person is older or mature. There could be a significant age difference between the two of you. Thin lips. All right. Let's see. Short to medium height. Timothée Chalamet. Relaxed. Chin dimple. All right. Bear in mind, of course, that not all of these are going to apply to everyone. So it's going to be like a mix and match of different things. Here we have gray, white hair. Okay, so for some of you, this person could actually be significantly older. Let's see. Extroverted. Let's see. Cheek dimples. Totally Timothée Chalamet. Like some of you. All right, very tall for some of you. Okay, so for some of you, this person is, all right, so we have like all the heights, all of the heights represented. Raspy voice. Nice. Mischievous smile. Strong nose. Okay, so we have aquiline and strong nose. So the nose is prominent somehow. Broad smile. Melancholic, serious expression. 2 of them, because I wrote 2 for each of these. So, very strong. Introverted, all right. So, it's mostly leaning towards the introverted, melancholic energy, but some of you are also getting extroverted. And the last one is jovial, playful expression. All right, so some of you are more towards the extroverted, playful energy, but I'm mostly getting melancholic and serious as well here, because you have melancholic twice here. All right, and you have bohemian. So confirmations of what I said in any case, because we have bohemian style. To me, bohemian also means, you know, something like Interview with the Vampire. Yeah, so this is pretty much what I have for you, pile number 1, and I hope that you have found this interesting, because I definitely have strong confirmations. Again, Spirit definitely is listening. Loads of confirmations. I hope that you have enjoyed my new introduction of these specific notes here. Maybe I should have taken out more. I don't know. Next time I'll see. In any case, this has been it. So if you have enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. And click on the notifications bell if you want to see when I will post a new reading. Also, if you're interested in a private tarot reading, check out the video description. I will leave my contact information there. You can email me for a list of prices and reading options, and also sample readings. If you're curious, I can send some to you. Also, in the video description, you will find a link to reviews I have gotten for private readings before, if you're curious to see them. And last but not least, I also have an astrology channel, as I have mentioned, and I will be linking it in the video description as well as in the pinned comment. If you're interested in astrology, go ahead, check it out. Maybe subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. So thank you very much for listening, and I hope to see you at my next tarot reading. Welcome pile number 2. This is your reading if you have chosen this milky quartz crystal and or this card, which is the moon. So this is going to be the selection phase. I'm going to add timestamps if you don't want to sit through it, because I will be taking my time. Spirit, tell me about pile number 2, the people who chose the milky quartz crystal. What is their future spouse's physical appearance? Okay, I just felt like pulling out 3 cards, even though I was planning on only taking out 2. Spirit, tell me about pile number 3. Sorry, pile number 2, the milky quartz. What is their future spouse's physical appearance? Spirit, tell me about pile number 2, the people who chose the milky quartz. What is their future spouse's physical appearance? Wow, I don't think I've ever taken this card, or maybe I have before once, I don't know. Raven Shaman, you are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. I'm not surprised that you got this, because we have already, when I got the milky quartz, I was thinking kind of moon, because milk makes me think of the moon, the mother archetype, and then you got the moon card. So I'm already getting high intuition from this person, not specifically about their appearance. And we have peacock, vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. So we have 2 birds here, which is interesting. So it makes me think that this person is someone who has an overview and, again, a higher understanding of life. Patience and discernment. All right. And listening. Okay. And more birds. Look at this. Look at the birds in the images. Faith. And, oh my God, feathers, divine timing. So many bird images. Bird is the word. Divine timing and faith. This person is very perceptive and very sensitive. I can already see this without getting into more details. Okay, let me get the tarot cards. Spirit, what can you tell me for pile number 2? The people who chose the milky quartz crystal. What is their future spouse's physical appearance? Okay. What is pile number 2's future spouse's physical appearance? Tell me. What is? How many did I? Yeah. No. Okay, yeah. The High Priestess. Confirmation of the moon energy. The Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Cups, the 5 of Cups, the Hierophant or the High Priest, and the 3 of Pentacles. Oh my God, you have so many cards in common with pile number 1. You might want to check it out if you felt drawn to pile number 1, but only if you felt drawn to it. Spirit, tell me about pile number 2, the people who chose the milky quartz. What is their future spouse's physical appearance? I don't know. Yeah, actually. Yeah. The 6 of Swords. The 3 of Pentacles again. Death. Wow, what is going on outside? Speaking of death. The Knight of Cups underneath the Knight of Cups. Oh my God, some dogs are fighting outside. Page of Swords. Wow, you have so many cards in common with pile number 1. I can't believe it. The Three of Wands and the King of Wands, sorry. So, pile number 2. Spirit is definitely listening here with you. You have the Knight of Cups coming out twice, once underneath the other, and the Three of Pentacles came out twice as well, here and here. And I also mentioned, if you didn't watch the shuffling phase, that you do have quite a few cards in common with pile number 1. Not the ones that came out twice though, but some of the others. So if you felt drawn to pile number 1, you might want to check it out because there might be some relevant messages for you there, but only if you felt drawn to it, of course. So, pile number 2, let's look at the cards that came out twice and the overall vibes here. This is a person who is romantic, okay? So we have so much moon energy, like I said when I read the oracle cards, with the raven and the shaman here, and the listening and faith and divine timing. And the high priestess, the high priest, which is the Hierophant actually, and the moon card coming out here at first. You know, so much water energy, and the Knight of Cups coming out twice, and the Death. So this person gives off very mystical energy. I don't know, you know who I'm thinking about? I don't know if you're watching this guy on YouTube. There is this guy called Heinz, as in Hindz. This is the kind of vibe that I'm getting here. Again, this is really specific and obviously not for all of you, but that's the kind of vibe, the kind of energy that I'm getting from this pile. You know, someone who's like really into spirituality, you know, thinks about the also artistic, you know, and thinks about, you know, deeper meanings and stuff, and you know, is very, very focused on sharing wisdom and stuff like that. So I'm getting kind of like a priestly vibe, you know. Also maybe teal swan, you know, as an example, kind of like that, you know. Obviously I'm not trying to say that this is supposed to be someone who has a large following, although with the Hierophant here, you know, I wouldn't be surprised for some of you, and also the King of Wands, that this person could be some kind of a leader, you know, some kind of a person who is an influencer, you know, someone who influences a lot of people, someone that a lot of people listen to and ask for advice. The Three of Pentacles coming out can also suggest this person is very defined by their profession, it makes me think. The number 3, and you know, the number 3 actually comes out a lot in this pile now that I look at it, and the number 3 is connected to Jupiter. And we have, so I'm getting moon energy, I'm getting some Jupiter going on. I'm getting, let me see, a little bit of Venus, a little bit of Mercury, but Jupiter in particular stands out. So again, really this, again, I'm going back to Heinz and teal swan, because Jupiter is the energy of the teacher, you know, of the guide, of the philosopher, of someone who thinks about the lofty ideals and the meaning of life, and, you know, ponders the deep philosophical questions of life. So this is the kind of energy that I'm getting. Again, I know, not very specific, but I am warming up here, okay? The Raven Shaman, again, very strong confirmation. This person is an intuitive, you know. They also come across as someone who has significant fire energy because of the King of Wands, and because of the Jupiter as well, because Jupiter is, I mean, Jupiter can also be in Pisces, but it's mainly a fiery energy because it's one of the, you know, fire planets, kind of. And the moon energy is also water. So I'm definitely predominantly getting a person who is intuitive, creative, deep, philosophical, you know, as opposed to pile number 1, where you had a lot more swords energy, which is actually air in astrology. Here you only have a little bit. So you have the Page of Swords, and you do have the Three of Pentacles, which is earth energy, coming out twice. But again, predominantly you have water energy in this horoscope, also predominantly water and fire, actually. Also with the Death card and the Wheel of Fortune, look at this, holy crap. This person can really have a very mystical energy about them, very deep, mysterious, maybe a little bit bohemian, but in a bit of a dark way. I don't know how to explain it. Hippie, maybe a little bit. Again, I'm also thinking of someone like Johnny Depp, someone like that, someone who has this kind of boho chic sort of style. With the Death card, this person could also have a bit of Scorpio energy, and this looks like someone who, and oh my god, oh no, that's number 13, because I thought it was 12, but no, it's number 13. So number 4, okay, some stability going on here as well. In any case, this person looks like someone who can handle crisis situations. You know, they also come across as someone who is romantic and attractive because of the Lovers card here. I'm seeing significant feminine energy as well with all the moon energy here. The moon, the high priestess, which is also number 2, which is ruled by the moon. We have the 6 here with the 6 of swords and the 6, so this is Venus. The Knight of Cups, okay, this is not connected to a number in particular, but the Knight of Cups is water energy, and water energy is by definition more feminine. So the Death card can also be connected to Scorpio, which is another feminine energy. So mostly I'm getting kind of introverted energy. I also have this with listening and faith here and divine timing. I feel this, speaking of divine timing, this could be someone that you meet in a way that is very unique and maybe serendipitous. This is really interesting here that it popped up. Also with the peacock, I wonder if some of you have your partner significators in the nakshatra of Kritika with the peacock, because the peacock is connected to Kritika nakshatra. So that would also mean that this person could have some sun energy as well. But again, I'm getting a lot of feminine energy, and that means this person could be predominantly introverted, classy, artistic, intuitive, nurturing, loving, you know, attentive to your needs, that kind of thing. With respect to features, again, I'm getting someone who would prefer to be casual, who likes beauty, but is also more interested in philosophical questions. So with respect to their energy, I'm getting someone who actually doesn't care that much about appearance, and there's someone who cares a lot about creativity and beauty, and also the philosophical questions of life. And I feel like teaching, guiding others, maybe being a consultant to others is very important in this person's life. Communication is very important to them as well. And since we have the 3 of Pentacles coming out twice, again, this could be an indicator that this is someone you might meet through your work, or it could be that somehow this person's appearance is marked by their profession. Maybe they have to dress a certain way because of their profession. Again, when you think about people like Teal Swan or Heinz or people like that, I mean, these are very exceptional situations. Obviously, I'm not saying that everyone's going to marry some influencer. But just to give you an example, right, these people have to maintain an image, so they have to dress maybe in a certain way. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm looking at this guy, for instance, with the robe. Obviously, it doesn't mean you're going to marry someone who looks like the High Sparrow from Game of Thrones. I'm just giving an example. It could be like someone who's maybe in the police, for instance, and they have to wear a uniform a lot, you know? Something like that. That's what I'm getting. I'm also getting youthful energy for most of you. So this is pretty much what I can see from the cards, all right? Let's see what I can get from the astrological notes. Spirit, tell me about pile number 2. What is their future spouse's physical appearance? The people who chose the milky quartz, what is their future spouse's physical appearance? Okay. Spirit, what can you tell me for pile number 2? What is their future spouse's physical appearance? Tell me, Spirit. Okay, I think that's enough. Let's see. The 2nd house. Okay, so their voice and their face stands out. The 11th house. Okay, this is a confirmation of the Hierophant. This is a person who can address the masses. They have a certain status. 4th house. This is, again, confirmation of the moon energy, because the 4th house, you know, corresponds to Cancer, which is ruled by the moon. 7th, oh wow, this is the Hierophant standing out, the Hierophant and the Lovers. So I feel like this might be someone that you just see and you fall in love at first sight, or they fall in love at first sight with you. Or somehow you just know that they look like, I mean, from the moment you see them, you just know that they look like your ideal partner. 4th house, alright, coming out twice. And no, 1st house, I was going to say 11th house, but no, 1st house also came out. Okay, so this person stands out in a crowd, definitely. We have Uttarashadha, which is ruled by the sun, so we have some sun energy going on as well. And we have Satabhishak Nakshatra, which is ruled by Rahu and falls in Aquarius. And we have Sagittarius. There we have the Jupiter energy. And Cancer, which is ruled by the moon. Very strong confirmations. So let me break things down here. This, again, it may not be that all of these are going to apply to all of you equally, but it could be mix and match of different energies from these that I'm going to explain right now. So a lot of this, the houses can also show, you know, this person's dominant energy, the areas of life that they find most important. So with the 2nd and the 4th house, this could be that they're very connected to their country of origin, their family, especially their mother's lineage. It could be that they are into real estate as well, because 4th house is real estate. It also is about vehicles, so that could be a thing. You also have 11th, 7th houses, and the 1st house. So 7th house and 11th house can show that this person addresses an audience on a regular basis. So this is a confirmation of that. The 7th house, like I said, is the house of marriage. So to me, it's a confirmation of the Hierophant, in the sense that, again, this could be just someone who looks like your ideal romantic partner or husband, wife, from the moment that you set eyes on them, and they could feel the same way about you. Another thing is they look like they complete you. Another thing yet, though, is could be that they look really different from you, or even the opposite of you, you know, because the 7th house is the house that is opposite of us, which is the 1st house, by the way. So also, by the way, for some of you, this could be that this person actually looks like you a little bit, which I know sounds weird, but according to genetic studies, that's actually quite common, that spouses are attracted to people, spouses are attracted to one another based on the fact that they might have some similar facial traits, for instance. It's a thing. I've read about it. Also, this could show things that stand out about this person. So like I said, the 2nd house is the voice, and it's also the face. So this could be something that really stands out about them, which would make sense because, like I said, speaking of the face, actually the moon in astrology rules the face. So since you have so much moon energy going on, it could be that this person has a particularly pretty face, you know, like maybe their face is the first thing that you notice about them. The 1st house is the house of the physical body, and their physical body, again, also attracts you. And it could also, again, show the 1st and the 11th houses show that this person really stands out in a crowd. The 4th house coming out twice, this could show that you find their chest and their abdomen particularly attractive. Another thing that I can think of, it could also be how you're going to meet this person, okay? So the 7th house and 11th house could show formal meetings. So it could even be through career, like I said. It could be through your entourage, through the friend circle, through the siblings, especially older siblings, through the family of origin, especially the mother side of the family. And you could meet this person either by them introducing themselves to you, or you introducing themselves to them, which I know sounds very generic, but, you know, think about it this way, it's not for everyone, because, like, some people, they're introduced by others. Could be. Another thing is you could meet this person at a restaurant, or you could meet at a hotel. You could meet through... I was going to say traveling, but not so much. You could meet this person actually in your homeland or close to your family of origin. You could be introduced to this person through someone in your family of origin, or through their family of origin, but I'm mostly seeing your family, actually. Also with Cancer and Sagittarius, so again with the moon and the chest and all that, so the face can really stand out for this person. I'm getting also that they're most likely towards a fair complexion. I mean, obviously taken within the limits of the, you know, the race that they are a part of. But I'm getting that they're more towards the lighter complexion of their genetic inheritance. Another thing is they could, for some of you, this person could be a little bit plump. I don't think they're particularly skinny, definitely not. They could be more towards the plump side for some of you, or they could have like a round face. But I also see that most likely they are above average in height. With Rahu, there is an element, and also with the Three of Wands, by the way, it is possible that there is a slightly exotic feature to this person. Like maybe they're a little bit different, maybe coming from a slightly different background. Uttarashadha is a confirmation actually of what I said with respect to this person. Like I'm thinking actually Teal Swan, I'm pretty sure has moon in Uttarashadha. This nakshatra is connected to priestly castes, you know, so it's connected to spiritual teachings and philosophy and stuff like that. So again, this could be the general energy of this person, you know. Another thing is with Uttarashadha, this person could be a really good, this person could be really good at like keeping a poker face. That's the best way that I can explain it. I've noticed this with a lot of people who have Uttarashadha, that they can have a very inexpressive sort of face, in the sense that, you know, they can really control their facial expressions. I've seen this like with multiple people who have this nakshatra prominently placed. Another example, I think actually two examples that I can think of, it shows up in a lot of actors' charts. And two examples of men that I can think of are Brad Pitt and George Clooney, who have this. And also Uttarashadha can show a strong jawline, a squarish jawline with respect to physical appearance. Satabishak is interesting. So this person could have a bit of an unusual appearance, most likely an oval face. Unusual, like something about them, yeah, could be unusual, you know, because it's ruled by Rahu. So this could be a lot of things. This person could have even different colored eyes, or they could have, I've seen people with Satabishak who have all kinds of conditions that are maybe affecting their appearance, but they are pretty benign, like vitiligo, for instance. All right, obviously I'm not trying to say that everyone is going to have these situations, but I'm just giving examples. Or it could be something about their appearance that just stands out. There could be something unique about them. Maybe they have a mole on their face and it really stands out, or something like that. But in any case, with Satabishak, there is high chance. Also, an oval face, like I said, and how can I explain it? There could be a touch of melancholy around the eyes with this nakshatra. Pretty much, that's how I can explain it. All right, so I'm gonna hit the pause button so that I can get the more specific physical characteristics. But this is pretty much what I can see astrologically speaking. So here it is, the pot of goodies. I'm gonna try to keep my eyes closed because some of them are not okay, gotta stick it in. Some of them are not well concealed, although I tried my best to wrap them up as tightly as I could. They opened up, so I'm gonna keep my eyes closed and I'm just gonna ruffle. All right, Spirit, tell me about pile number 2, physical, tell me about pile number 2, future spouse's physical appearance. Tell me, what is pile number 2, future spouse's physical appearance, Spirit? Okay, wow, okay, that's enough. Look at all this. I'm going to be spending forever here. Let's see. So, we have straight hair, medium lips, medium-sized lips, that's what I'm trying to say, hooded eyes, Speaking of George Clooney, obviously there's going to be different characteristics, so these might apply. Some of them will apply for some of you, others will apply for others. Jewelry, all right, so this person could enjoy wearing jewelry. Triangular heart-shaped face. Red auburn hair. I have intended the hair colors to be natural, but take it however it resonates. Square face. So like I said, for some of you, this person could have a square jawline. Light to medium blonde. All right. So that is a confirmation of the moon energy. We have blue-gray eyes. More confirmation of the moon energy. Blue-gray eyes again. All right. So some of you definitely are going to have a blue-eyed spouse. Strong build, muscular for some of you. Bohemian style or bohemian vibes. Okay. Medium build. Triangular heart-shaped face. Okay, came out twice. Some of you are definitely going to have that. Extroverted. Dark or tan skin for some of you. Fair skin. So for mostly, like I said, it's fair skin. Broad shoulders, strong nose, large eyes. Makes me think of curly, wavy hair. Okay. Makes me think of George Clooney. Strong jaw. All right. So this came repeatedly out. Like I said, some of you are definitely going to have some square-jawed person as a husband. Facial hair. Jewelry came out again, so this person definitely likes jewelry. Okay, raspy voice. Beauty spot on the face. Oh my god, I actually gave that as an example. Hooded eyes came out twice, so for some of you, this person definitely has hooded eyes. Sporty casual style. Aquiline nose. Dark tan skin. So again, for some of you, this person definitely has dark skin. Active. This is their general energy. Short nose to mouth distance. Okay, I wrote this like really random thing. This is probably going to apply to very few of you. Melancholic or serious expression. Brown eyes. Very tall. Melancholic or serious expression. So some of you definitely have that. And let's see. Hazel eyes. Okay, so we have, with respect to eye color, we have brown, hazel, and 2 of blue eyes. So it's going to be mostly blue-gray eyes for this reading here. We also have hooded eyes came out twice. We also have, which came out twice. Melancholic, serious expression came out twice. Yeah, but again, it's going to be a combination of different energies here. See how it resonates. Medium build, triangular heart-shaped face. Yeah. Muscular body. All right, so this is pretty much what I can get for you, pile number 2. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. I definitely have. Loads of confirmations, and I thought the notes were interesting. Obviously gave more, I think they also gave a little bit of the conflicting messages, but that's again because many people are watching this reading. So as you can imagine, there are going to be different people from different backgrounds and all that. But you know, take it how it resonates. I'm very curious to hear your comments in the comment section. So yes, if you have enjoyed this reading, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, click on the notifications bell if you want to see when I will post a new video. And again, please comment in the comment section with anything you want to share, maybe ideas for future readings that you want me to cover. Also, if you're interested in a private tarot reading, you can check out the video description. I will leave my contact information there. And you can email me for a pricing list and reading options. And I can also send you sample readings if you're curious. And I also, in the video description, I have left a link to reviews I have gotten for private readings before, if you're curious to check it out. And last but not least, I also have an astrology channel, and I will be linking it in the video description as well as in the pinned comment. So if you're interested in astrology, go ahead and check it out. Maybe subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. So thank you very much for listening, and I hope to see you at my next tarot reading. So welcome pile number 3. This is your reading if you have chosen this card, which is the Two of Wands, and or this agate geode. All right. So this is going to be the card selection phase. I'm going to add timestamps. You can skip through it if you don't want to sit through it, because I will be taking my time. Spirit, tell me about pile number 3, the people who chose the agate geode. What is their future spouse's physical appearance? Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 3, the people who chose the agate geode? What is their future spouse's physical appearance? Spirit, what can you tell me for pile number 3? Okay, what is their future spouse's physical appearance, Spirit? Okay. So let's see. We have waiting and positivity. And we have compassion, new beginnings. I can't help but notice that there's some nudity going on here already. Okay, so we have compassion and new beginnings, which is a mother holding a child, it seems. Okay. Alright, and we have polar bear mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. Okay, mystical stuff going on here. Cougar, assertive. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. So, of course, this is going to be for your future spouse, not for you. And we have otter, sea otter, happiness. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. Okay. So let's see what the cards have to say. Spirit, tell me about pile number 3, the people who chose the agate geode. What is their future spouse's physical appearance? What is pile number 3's future spouse's physical appearance, Spirit? Four of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands, the World. Oh my God, this person's a foreigner. And the Magician. Wow, confirmation. Well, the Witch in this deck, but look at the symmetry here. Mystic and the Witch. I'm seeing a pattern already. So let me get more cards. Spirit, tell me about pile number 3, the people who chose the geode, the agate geode. What is their future spouse's physical appearance? Okay, okay, all of these? Really? Okay. I mean, if they fell out. Spirit, tell me about pile number 3, people who chose the agate geode. Okay. Let's see. Knight of Cups, Death, the King of Wands again, the High Priestess, wow, the Four of Wands, the Empress, and the Four of Pentacles. Very interesting. Pile number 3. Interesting new energy. The other 2 piles had some things in common, but you are more original. Well, you do, by the way, you do have some common cards, by the way, with pile number 1 and pile number 2. So if you feel drawn to either of them, you might want to check them out, but only if you feel drawn to them. You have the King of Wands coming out twice, so you have the repeating card. And you have the Three of Wands and you have the World card, which to me shows that this person most likely is coming from a foreign culture. I'm going to see what the cards, the astrological notes have to say about that, but I'm seeing so far that this person is coming from a foreign culture. You also have the High Priestess. You have the Two of Wands with the number 2, which is the number 2 in numerology is ruled by the moon. So we do have moon energy, and then the moon energy is confirmed by the High Priestess with the number 2. The Empress a little bit as well, even though we have number 3, which is Jupiter. But the Empress is also very feminine energy, and it makes me think of mothering and mothering energy. So kind of, and also we have a mother here, a mother holding a baby with new beginnings. And we have this card of compassion, which again makes me think of the moon, because again, the moon archetype is the mother. It's a very nurturing, again, sympathetic sort of energy, very empathic. And we have the Polar Bear Mystic card. So amazing. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. And we have the Witch here, which is the magician in this deck. So this person has some mystical energy, also with the High Priestess and also with the Death. I'm seeing some significant water energy as well, because we have the moon energy here repeatedly. We also have the Knight of Cups. We have the Four of Cups. And also with the Empress, this person is attractive. They do have some features that I would say are seen as traditionally feminine, or some qualities that are traditionally feminine, in the sense that, you know, they might have something empathic about their energy. They might also have features that are seen as maybe attractive on women, but not as attractive on men. Of course, it's all a matter of tastes, but, you know, I'm talking about the traditional views, like, let's say, full lips and, you know, dreamy eyes, let's say, wide eyes, having nice skin, high cheekbones, doe eyes, maybe even, let's say heavy lashes. That's another thing, heavy eyelashes. So this person could have some of those features irrespective of their gender. However, with respect to their energy, not strictly physical appearance, I also get masculine energy here significantly, because we have the King of Wands twice. So the King of Wands is, I mostly associate it with Leo energy, you know, which is fixed fire, but it can also be to some extent connected to fire in general. So that's Aries and Sagittarius as well. So yeah, this person can have some kind of a strong fiery energy. And they also, what I noticed with you by comparison to the other piles, we also have Cougar Assertive here. So there's some strong animals here. It's interesting. So I see this person could be physically hefty. They could be physically strong. Or they have this energy that is very protective and very, makes me think again of Mama Bear. Actually, if you look at this card, look at this. There's a face here. And there's a baby bear here, maybe. I mean, you can kind of see it as a baby bear, or you can see it as a bear in miniature or something. But this whole bear, the way that it holds this thing on its chin, makes me think of protection, you know? So it makes me think that this person gives off this very protective vibe. And also with the King of Wands, which I would associate to Leo, this is even more so, you know? Like, there's something solid and dependable about their energy physically. They are most likely a very protective person, especially when it comes to their loved ones. And again, this could translate into physical features, like I said. So they could have like a broad body, broad shoulders. Maybe they have a powerful voice. They could have also a wide face and strong jawline. And this is actually to some extent irrespective of gender. They could also be quite muscular. And again, I see the repeated theme that this person could be coming from a foreign land. With the Magician here, there could be something about the way they carry themselves, their energy, that maybe is a little bit mystical. Maybe they could even dress in a way that is unusual, hippie, bohemian, you know, something that just says new age or spirituality maybe. Of course, for some of you, if this is an organized religion, they could even dress in a way that shows their religion, for instance. I'm seeing that could be connected to their physical appearance. There could be something about their appearance that is quite contrasting. Like, I'm looking at this image right now of black and white. So this person could have contrasting features somehow. So maybe let's say they have tan skin and blonde hair, or they have, or the other way around. Maybe they have very fair skin and very black hair. Something about their features could be contrasting. Or they maybe like to wear bold colors. There's definitely something mystical and maybe even a little bit dark about their appearance. Again, with the Death, I'm looking at the Death, the High Priestess, and the Magician. This makes me think of someone, like if you saw them, maybe you could even pick up on the fact that they're interested in Wicca or something. You know, like Wicca, the occult, maybe tarot, astrology, like I said, New Age stuff. So somehow maybe that comes across through the way they dress and the way they accessorize. Another thing that I noticed is, like I said, the overwhelming pentacles energy here. This person most likely comes from a good background or some wealthy position, because you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So you're going to see this person as a gift or something. Like, you're going to see them as, there's something lush about the way they carry themselves, about their appearance. They could like, you know, fine fabrics and wear quality stuff, quality jewelry, quality clothes. And this is interesting here with the Four of Pentacles. This is really weird. This will give me the vibe of, again, they might dress in a way that is quite minimalist, because the Four of Pentacles speaks of stinginess to some extent, and it speaks of not showing basically your energy, your opulence, let me put it like that. So this could show, yeah, a person who maybe is of means, but they don't like to show it. They don't like to dress flashy too much, you know, like you wouldn't know what their financial situation is if you look at them. But they will like to wear nice things, you know, maybe some pieces of jewelry, but tastefully chosen, nothing too much, you know, not like tons of jewelry, just one or two pieces that are valuable and, you know, classy and that have meaning to them, you know. And the same thing with clothes. Like maybe they don't have a lot of clothes, or they don't like to wear you know, too much flashiness and gaudiness, but they will wear like the same sweater, but the sweater maybe is like made of cashmere and costs like 200 euros or something. You know, something like that. It makes me think like a person who cares about quality over quantity. I also, now that I look at the spread, can't help but notice how many number 4s you have here. So again, number 4 is also the energy of the Emperor. So I think I take this as a confirmation of what I said, that this person gives off a very solid, dependable energy, a protector sort of energy. I also can see that this person could have a bit of Scorpio going on. The Four of Cups is interesting. This person could have a vibe about them that is not easy. Like they have this energy that says stay away. And I know that sounds not very appealing, but it's like they are not the kind of person who easily opens up to just anyone. And they're very discerning about who they want to hang out with, and you know, the people that they allow close to them, basically. So this is making me think of, you know, a person who can come across as a bit closed off. This is how I would translate it. Maybe they have like, I was thinking of that phrase, resting bitch face, but I'm not necessarily thinking that's the case. But they could have some kind of an expression that is not maybe the most friendly, or maybe they have a poker face on where you can't really read them very well. This is the kind of energy that I'm getting here, actually. But there's also just an air about them that is solid and dependable, and that, yeah, protective, definitely, like I said. And I'm getting this person, again, not directly related to their appearance, but there could be like some rags to riches story about their background. Some kind of a transformation, some major transformation with respect to their lifestyle at some point. And again, really specific, but I think you're gonna like the way they look naked or something, because both of these are naked here. It also makes me think of vulnerability. I don't know. Maybe this person, but also these, if you look at them, both of them are facing away. So this makes me think of this person doesn't like to show vulnerability, actually. But that's pretty much what I see. All right, let me get to the astrological notes. Let me get more details. Spirit, tell me about pile number 3, the people who chose the agate geode. What is their future spouse's physical appearance? Spirit, what can you tell me for pile number 3, the people who chose the agate geode? What is their future spouse's physical appearance? Let's see. 3rd house, okay. This person is brave, good communicator. 7th house, okay. So this person looks like husband or wife material. 6th house, okay. This person looks like they like to be of service, and they could also be a confirmation about the minimalism. 12th house, okay. So this explains the mystic and the magician energy. 12th house is about psychic abilities, psychic communication. And 11th house, okay, so this is about addressing the masses and caring about friendship. Let's see what the rest of them. Aquarius, okay, so we have some Aquarius going on. That's the 11th house energy. And Virgo, all right. So Virgo is the earth going on. Uttarabhadrapada, which is ruled by Saturn. So Saturn is earth energy. Shravana, which is ruled by the moon. So here we have the moon going on, which is also falling in Capricorn. Purva Ashata, which is ruled by Venus. So you see the energies are kind of intertwining here, because like Venus is earth energy, but then it falls in fire. So, but we do have confirmations of the main energies that I was talking about. Uttarashadha, which is ruled by the sun and falls in Sagittarius and Capricorn. We have Hasta, which falls in Virgo, confirmation with Virgo here, and is ruled by the moon. So we have more moon energy. Ardra, which is ruled by Rahu, falls in Gemini. And let's see, this, wow, this explains a bit of a savage energy, but I'm going to get to it. Anuradha, which again is ruled by Saturn and falls in Scorpio. So this is kind of a confirmation of the death energy that I was talking about. Like I did say, this person could have a potentially dark energy, and this is confirmed here through a little bit through Anuradha, but mostly I would say through Ardra, maybe a bit of Shravana. I mean, the magician can also be, wow, it just hit me now. The magician can definitely explain by Shravana and Hasta, especially Hasta. Hasta is actually a nakshatra connected to magic tricks, believe it or not. And magic tricks, magicians, stuff like that. But let me start from the beginning. So I will say again that bear in mind, of course, many people are going to be watching this, so it's unlikely that all of these things are going to apply to all of you. It's probably going to be a different combination of different factors here. So I'm going to try to look at all the possible energies that come through. So we have the 3rd house. Okay, so these could be areas of life that are particularly prominent, and this could also signify areas of the physical body that stand out. So 3rd house is communication. So the 3rd house is also the house of, oh my God, it just hit me that we have repeated themes here with Hasta and Virgo. Hasta also is connected to hands, and the 3rd house is also hands and arms. So this person's hands and arms could particularly stand out to you. Maybe they even play an instrument. Maybe that's why the hands are particularly strong. Again, for some of you, very specific, this person could actually be into magic tricks. Or somehow they're using their hands a lot, maybe with their profession or something. Maybe they're healers, you know, like people who put their hands on others and heal them. Especially with Virgo, that could actually be a thing, because, you know, with all this magician energy here, I wouldn't be surprised if this person could be maybe into alternative medicine. Virgo is about healthcare, healing others, and being of service. And you also have the 6th house, which corresponds to Virgo. But anyway, 3rd house, yes, is connected to the hands, to the arms, also the lungs. But it's also connected to communication and speech. So this person could be a very good communicator. They're very good at getting their ideas across. Something about their communication stands out. And the 3rd house is also the house of courage. So this person could be very courageous, very strong. They could have a strong willpower. They're determined when it comes to getting what they want. The 7th house is the house of marriage and negotiation. So they're very good at negotiating and working in one-on-one situations. And with the 7th house, it could also be that this person is good at mirroring others. I know this is kind of weird, but the 7th house is connected to psychotherapy, for instance, or any kind of one-to-one interaction. Another thing is with the 11th and the 7th house, this person could be very good at dealing with people in general, so large crowds, and also working in one-on-one situations. Another thing is, again, with the 12th house, that's the psychic ability right there. So 12th house and 6th house can both be connected to medical professions. So for some of you, very specifically, this person could be working in some kind of a healing profession, the medical profession. 12th house is also places that are isolated, so things connected to research, but that's actually not the most common. The most common would be hospitals. Well, hospitals also can be connected to research, maybe, to some extent. You know, any case, 12th house can be places of isolation. So hospitals, prisons, also places of worship. So again, with the Magician coming out, I'm feeling for some of you, this person could be a teacher, maybe of unconventional wisdom, like maybe even astrology, tarot, or I don't know, anything that's kind of new age, I guess. Reiki, who knows, stuff like that, working with energies. 12th house is also the subconscious, and 12th house is also the feet. So the feet could stand out about this person for some reason. And another thing is the 12th house is very mystical energy. So this person could be very intuitive, although I'm not sure how that would stand out, except maybe they have a dreamy, you know, look in their eyes, or a very kind of a spaced out energy. That could be a thing. Another thing is with the 6th house, this is the, let me think. Oh yeah, the 6th house and Ardra could show that this, isn't it funny that there's a dog barking in the background? I don't know if you can hear it. And now I'm talking about Ardra, which is, by the way, signified by the female dog or a wolf. In any case, there is potentially a connection to animals here. So again, when it comes strictly to physical appearance, maybe this person likes to wear animal print or maybe furs. I know it's not so popular these days, but they could like to wear something to do with animals, or I don't know, they have a shark tooth around their neck, something like that. Something that just says savage. Another thing though is that they could just really like animals, or maybe they're working with animals. Again, not directly about physical appearance, but these messages are standing out, so I felt like why not share them. Anuradha, again, they could be very dedicated towards their profession. And we have death here, so we have Anuradha in Scorpio. They could be workaholic. And they could, something that I can say about Anuradha is they can have an elongated face, you know, like a long oval face. Very creative, very intuitive. Also, yeah, they can definitely have an elongated face, some of you. I also think for most of you, this person is tending towards a pretty light complexion. Of course, taking into account also their genetic background. Maybe they're towards the lighter complexion of their family, let's say, of their family inheritance. Yeah, Purvashadha is a bit of Venus energy. This is a confirmation of the Empress. The Moon and the Venus nakshatras are confirmations of the Empress. So this person has, like I said, some feminine qualities. They could have green eyes or greenish eyes. They could have a bit of a melancholic look to them. Melancholic or serious, you know. And analytical. Oh my god, with the Four of Cups and Virgo, this makes sense. I feel like this person could have like a bachelor or bachelorette sort of image, like someone who has never been married, or they've been single for long periods of time and people find them attractive but nobody can get them. You see, we have Sun here. The Sun is the ruler of Leo, so this is kind of a confirmation of the King of Wands coming out twice. And again, Uttarashadha is connected as well to things like priesthood and philosophy and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel really strong mystical energies here in this pile. This is really strange. So this person, I don't know, like maybe there's someone who really is into a mystical field or something. Like I said, alternative healing, alternative medicine, working with energies. All of these things could be possible. Or again, medical field, or even medical field connected to animals, so veterinary stuff. Uttara Bhadrapada Saturn, all right. And they could maybe wear things that have to do with the sea, like images connected to the sea. This is really specific, but yeah, comes out. And they could have very expressive eyes, like they could really express emotions through their eyes, maybe without even wanting to. I'm getting like teary eyes, you know, moist eyes, something like that. Not all the time, but you know, they can easily show emotions, you know. Yeah, this is pretty much what I can get from the astrological notes. So I'm gonna pause the video because I need to collect the notes, and then I'm gonna get into the more specific handwritten notes that I have. All right, so these are the notes that I've written. So some of them are showing here. I'm gonna close my eyes and just shuffle and ruffle, and I'm gonna select some of these notes. All right, so Spirit, tell me about pile number 3, the people who chose the agate geode. What is your future spouse's physical appearance? Spirit, what is the pile number 3's future spouse's physical appearance? Help me out here. Tell me. Okay, nothing else wants to come out. So we have a lot here. So let's see. We have intense gaze, makes sense with the Ardra energy. Fair skin, that's kind of a confirmation of the moon energy. We have jewelry, so this person could like to wear jewelry. And let's see, we have deep voice. We have brown eyes, facial hair. Okay, if this is a woman, maybe she has a mustache and she shaves it off. I'm just saying, it happened. Melancholic, serious expression, so that is a confirmation again. We have broad shoulders, okay, confirmation of the protective energy that I was talking about. Curly or wavy hair. Sporty, casual style, okay, so minimalist, like I said. Strong nose. Medium lips. We have light tan skin. Very tall. So very tall is relative, but to me it means anything over 185 meters. Intense gaze came out twice, okay. Chin dimple. So for some of you, this person can have a chin dimple. Let's see, we have dark tan skin. Okay, so for some of you, this person could be really dark skin. We have beauty spot on the face. We have black eyes. So far, dark eyes. Okay, beauty spot on face. Oh, wow, some of you are really going to have someone with a beauty spot on the face. We have full lips. Okay. We have melodious voice. We have mischievous smile. We have medium build. We have short nose to mouth distance. Relaxed. Okay. We have introverted. We have sporty casual style twice. Okay, confirmation. Let's see what else. We have bohemian style or vibes. Okay, so that makes sense with the witch and all the wizardly going on. And we have broad smile. All right, pretty cool. Pile number 3. So I think there are significant confirmations here. Really interesting. All right, so I hope you really have enjoyed my, my last touch of using these handwritten notes on specific physical characteristics. Please let me know in the comment section with whether you liked it, if you didn't like it, what you liked, what you didn't like, anything you would like to share. Also, ideas for future readings, if you have them, I will take them into account. Also, I will ask you, of course, if you like the reading, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's the easiest way to support me. It will only take a second and it is free. And also, please click on the notifications bell if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. Also, if you're interested in a private tarot reading, you can check out the video description. I will leave my contact information there. You can email me for a list of reading options with prices. I can also send you sample readings if you're curious. And I also have left a link in the video description to reviews I have gotten for private readings before, if you're curious, to check them out. And also, last but not least, if you're interested in astrology, I have an astrology channel, and I will be linking it in the video description as well as in the pinned comment. So if you're interested in astrology, go ahead and check it out. Maybe subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. So thank you very much for listening, and I hope to see you at my next tarot reading. Welcome, pile number 4. This is your reading. If you have chosen this card over here, the 5 of Wands, and or this lapis lazuli crystal. So this is going to be the card shuffling phase. I'm going to add timestamps. You can skip through this if you don't want to sit through it, because I will be taking my time. Spirit, tell me about pile number 4, the people who chose the lapis lazuli crystal. What is their future spouse's physical appearance? Spirit, tell me about pile number 4, the people who chose the lapis lazuli crystal. What is their future spouse's physical appearance? Spirit, tell me about pile number 4, the people who chose, okay, the lapis lazuli. What is their future spouse's physical appearance? So let's see. Oops, we have hope and patience. We have orca whale adventure. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. So this is for your spouse, not for you. And coyote, revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Dear love, be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Okay. Change. And ancestors. Interesting. All right, so I'm gonna take, can I just say that I already am getting with Orca Whale Adventure and the 5 of Wands. I'm getting a message this person could be from a different background than you. They could be from a foreign culture, but I'll see what the cards have to say about that. Let's see. Oh my God, we have the World card right here. But let's see what the cards have to say. Spirit, tell me about pile number 4, the people who chose the lapis lazuli crystal. What is their future spouse's physical appearance? What is pile number 4's future spouse's physical appearance? The Queen of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, very interesting, the Hanged Man. I'm already getting some strong feelings here, but I'm gonna stay quiet for the time being. Spirit, tell me about pile number 4, the people who chose the lapis lazuli. What is their future spouse's physical appearance, Spirit? I don't know about this one. I don't know. Come on, tell me. Okay. The 8 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the Devil, the 6 of Swords, the King of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Wow, this is like really intense. You have a lot of contradicting energies here, pile number 4. Significantly different than the other 3 piles. So the first thing that stands out to me already is you have a lot of moon energy, because you have the 2 of Swords, you have the High Priestess with the number 2, you have the 2 of Pentacles, and the number 2 in numerology is ruled by the moon, and you also have the 12 here, which contains number 2, and you have Change, which makes me think of the moon energy, and Orca Whale, which makes me think of the moon as well, and Coyote, which makes me think of the moon as well. And also this image makes me think of the moon as well because of the wolves here. And in the traditional Rider-Waite, the moon is that card with the wolf and the dog. So, in any case, loads of moon energy here, which shows, and also the 2 of Swords and the Hanged Man are energies that show hesitance and indecisiveness. So this makes me think of Libra as well. So I'm getting Moon and Venus energy. This person could have placements in Libra. So they come across as very polite, but polite, diplomatic. They know how to deal with people, but they could also be really indecisive. And, you know, best case scenario, they can be really balanced, you know, like they have very balanced features. They could have harmonious bodies as well. With the 2 and the 5 of Pentacles, it makes me think like this person doesn't care that much about their appearance, honestly. I'm not necessarily saying that they are, I don't know, like gonna be walking around unshaven or for long periods of time or something like that. But what I'm most specifically saying is this person, I don't think, spends too much time grooming themselves, you know. Makes me think of someone who, you know, wears things that are comfortable and doesn't want to spend too much either on their, like, or things like beautifying themselves. I do see that this person is naturally attractive, but unlike, you know, most of the other energies that I've seen in the reading so far, the interesting thing about this person is that their attractiveness is rather unconventional. So I see that, you know, they're not so much like conventionally attractive, like beautiful, let's say. It's more like they are hot, you know, they just have this energy that it makes them very attractive. They could also have a body that makes them very attractive. If this is a woman, this is a woman who's very feminine, and just her energy And by the way, with the woman, she just could have this very kind of animal attraction. Like, she's actually irrespective of their gender. They could have this kind of animalistic attraction about them where people are drawn to them, maybe even if they're not their type. So even if this person is not conventionally attractive, like I said, I'm not saying that they're necessarily not attractive, but even if they're not, you know, conventionally attractive, there's just something about their energy that makes them very attractive, you know. I can't think of an example of what to give you right now, but there are lots of people out there, you know, like actors and singers that have been really attractive, and it's like other people are asking themselves why, what do people see in them or something, you know. I can't think of an example right now, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna stop trying because I can't think of anyone. But there are examples out there. I know. I know there are people out there who are attractive, and you know, they're attractive without being attractive. You know what I mean? It's like I said. So they may not be conventionally attractive. Maybe they don't have the most I don't know, symmetrical features, or maybe they have certain imperfections, but they still attract through their energy. I see a nice balance between the masculine and the feminine energies with this person. We have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. And another thing is with the Devil and the Queen of Wands, this speaks of this person having a shadow side. I also see the number 8 showing up, and the 8 with the Strength card, by the way, and also the 8 of Cups here. This makes me think of someone who has a kind of emotional heaviness to them. It's also interesting, we have the change here, this card, and we have the number 8 twice. The number 8 makes me think of 8th house and Scorpio, which is actually to do with change and transformation. So this makes me think that this person has, again, a confirmation of that kind of animalistic instinct and animalistic attraction. The Ace of Wands also speaks of a lot of passion that this person has. Also with the King and Queen of Wands, there's a lot of fire maybe in this person's horoscope. They have charisma, definitely. They have the ability to attract. With Venus as well, they can be very charming, you know, and they definitely have charisma and beauty. You know, they have beauty, but even if it's not conventional, you know, because I'm not seeing like the traditional beauty cards here. You know, I'm not seeing the Empress, I'm not seeing the Star, I'm not seeing the Lovers or the 10 of Cups. So I can't say that this person is going to be drop dead gorgeous. But what I can say is that people find them attractive because they have that something, that je ne sais quoi, you know. And it's like hope and patience. This is interesting as well. Also, the number 8 makes me think of Saturn as well, because, you know, again, this is connected to astrology and stuff, so astrology, numerology. So the number 8 also can be connected to Saturn and to Scorpio as well. Saturn or Capricorn and Scorpio. And I see patience here with this card. So this person, again, could come across as someone who's very mature, very stable, yeah, and someone who's just, they maybe have an energy of they're not in a hurry anywhere, you know what I mean? And I think there's something about the stability that they give off that people find attractive. I also see this person could have a very self-contained energy. Yeah, self-contained, self-possessed. I feel like there's someone who does not open up easily. And there's something a bit mystical about them. Look at this, Dear Love, Coyote, Revealer of Truth. And Orca Whale Adventure. Yeah, I was saying also there's some number 5 going on here. And yeah, the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. And like I said, this person could be coming from a foreign culture, definitely. With the 5 of Wands, or they could just be coming from a very different background, maybe not necessarily a different culture. But what I was gonna say is, yeah, there's also an energy about adventure with this person, like maybe a touch of inner restlessness. But I'm seeing more like this person could have kind of a interesting, a bit of a bohemian vibe, you know, to them. Like maybe it makes me think of a rolling stone that gathers no moss, but obviously they will gather moss once they settle down with you. But it gives me kind of that vibe of like maybe this is an eligible bachelor or, you know, bachelorette, like that again. Then maybe a lot of people have tried to trap this person, but they don't give off commitment energy, you know, until you come along. Maybe you're gonna, and maybe that's also why you have the change card here with the and the number 8. Like maybe this is someone whose life you're going to transform, or they're going to transform you, or this relationship is going to be very transformative for the both of you. This could also be a person who likes to stay up at night. Maybe I could also be getting Giesta energy here with the Scorpio energy as well. I'm going to see, all right, this is pretty much what I can see from the cards, and this is more like vibes and energies, but I will be getting to more specific physical characteristics in a bit. So let's see, because this is what I can see from the cards. Let me see what I can get from the astrological notes. Spirit, tell me about pile number 4. What is your future spouse's physical appearance? Spirit, tell me. All right. Okay. Spirit, tell me about pile number 4. What is your future spouse's physical appearance? What is your future spouse's physical appearance? Yeah, okay. Loads of cards here. Notes. So let's see. The 6th house, okay. The 8th house confirmation. We have that 8th house energy here. The animalistic attraction. The 9th house, okay, so this could be coming from a foreign land. 9th house is far away lands, travel. 4th house, okay. This is a confirmation of the water energy, the moon energy that I was talking about, because the 4th house corresponds to Cancer and the moon. We have 3rd house, which is important about communication, courage. This person has a touch of savage about them, I feel. The 1st house is physical body, so they could have a strong physical body. 2nd house is about the face and the voice. 6th house came out twice, interesting. So their lower back and their lower tummy could be particularly attractive to you. 10th house is the house of career, and it's Sirius and it's Capricorn energy. All right, let's see what else we get. Cancer, such a strong confirmation, all right, ruled by the moon. So we have that confirmation of the moon energy. Let's see, we have Jupiter, more strong confirmation because we have adventure. Jupiter is about travel, and it's also about the 9th house. Taurus, this is Venus energy. So this person is attractive as well because we have the Taurus, all right? So for some of you, this person could be conventionally attractive. We have Saturn, very strong confirmation of what I was talking about with the number 8 showing up. We have Gemini. We have Venus. Okay, this person for some of you definitely is very conventionally attractive, okay? It didn't show up in the cards, but now that we have Venus, this is a game changer. Because Venus is about attractiveness. All right, Aries, which is ruled by Mars. So the physical body is strong, and we have Mars. Oh my Lord. Okay, now I understand, and this is a very strong confirmation because we have Mars and Venus. So if you come from an astrology background, you know that Mars conjunct Venus gives an animalistic attraction to the person, like an attractiveness. They just have this magnetism, this animal magnetism. Oh my Lord. Purva Bhadrapada. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, we got the devil going on. We got the Jupiter going on. That's the intensity there. We have Uttara Bhadrapada. Oh, wow. Remember when I said this person has a nice balance of feminine and masculine? Where, well, in Vedic astrology, Uttara and Purva Bhadrapada are like an ideal match, you know, romantically. So there's something a bit self-contained about this person. Like they have an energy of inner balance. Like they could make it on their own. for a long time. And Purva Falguni, very strong confirmation that this person is very attractive. Yeah. And again, look, like I said, maybe for some of you, this person, like the tarot card suggested, is not the most conventionally attractive, but something about their energy is very attractive. Like I said, animal magnetism. Bharani, like I said, even stronger confirmation. This could also be like a bit of the dark side, okay? So far we have Venus. We have 2 of the nakshatras ruled by Venus, so a lot of Venus energy. Uttarashadha, which is ruled by the sun. I'm going to break down what a lot of these mean. Hasta, which is a nakshatra that is ruled by the moon, falls in Virgo. We have Pushya, which is falling in Cancer, ruled by Saturn. So we have more Saturn energy and also some moon energy with Cancer. And we have Ashwini, which falls in Aries and is ruled by Ketu. Ketu and ancestors. That makes a lot of sense. Because Ketu rules past life incarnations. Therefore, it is also connected to ancestors. But let me break down all of the notes that came out here for you. So I will say this as usual, there will be many people watching this, so it's unlikely that all of these are going to apply to each and every one of you, but it's most likely going to be a combination of these different energies. So I'm going to try to express as many of them as I can express. So we have the 6th house coming out twice, which to me, again, this could show the energies that this person is mostly focused on, what is prominent in their psychological makeup, and, you know, his or her energies, basically. But it also could show areas of life and areas of interest that they are particularly focused on. This could also show how you met, maybe, this person, and this could also show parts of the body, you know, like what parts of this person's physique are attractive. So with the 6th house, like I said, this person could have particularly attractive lower back or lower abdomen. This person could also be very service oriented. They could be working in the medical field. They could be someone that you meet through work, through your job, through your career. They could be someone that you meet through your daily routine. So like if you have a certain habit, like going to the same cafe every day at 6 o'clock, you might meet them there. This could also show this person is very interested in pets. Maybe they own pets. This could also show you might meet this person through pets, you know, while walking your dog or something. 1st house can also show this person's physique stands out. They stand out. So there's something about them that really stands out of a crowd. Of a crowd, like I said. 10th house can also show this person could have a solid career and social status. Yeah, I'm seeing something conventional with this person with the 10th house and the 6th house. They're quite career focused, and again, since career shows up so much in a appearance reading, this could show that somehow their appearance is influenced by their career. So maybe if they're a doctor, they spend a lot of time wearing, you know, a white coat. The 2nd house shows the physical, the physical body stands out. Yes, so they have a nice physique overall, but also the face in particular stands out. The voice stands out for this person. The 8th house also shows, again, that animal magnetism. The 8th house is the house of sexuality. It's also the house of occult and hidden messages and stuff. Mediumship to some extent as well. 8th and 9th houses can link to foreign lands. So this person could be from foreign lands, or they could be someone you meet in foreign lands while traveling. Short-term or long-term travels. You could also meet this person while running errands, attending university, especially for higher education, masters and above, but also before the high school graduation. So some of you could have met in high school. And 4th house also links to the chest area. Again, for a woman, this could be breasts. It links to the chest and the stomach, so these areas could particularly be attractive for this person. 9th house is the thighs, so the thighs could be particularly attractive. The thighs and the calves, the legs basically, but especially the thighs. 3rd house is also, and again, we have a third. This came out for another pile, but I don't remember which one. The 3rd house and Hasta came out together, and they are coming out here again, which shows, and you also have Virgo, if I'm not mistaken. Do you have Virgo? No, but you do have 6th house twice, so that counts as Virgo almost. Because, you know, the 6th house is connected to Virgo. So in any case, 3rd house shows you do have, I think, yeah, you have Gemini. Yeah, you have Gemini as well. So Gemini, 3rd house, and Hasta are connected to hands and arms. So this person could have really attractive hands and arms. Their shoulders maybe are very attractive. Also, again, the upper chest could stand out. The 3rd house is also upper chest. And their manner of communicating could stand out. Something about this person's communication or voice is particularly attractive. This person, it's interesting because you have Coyote, Revealer of Truth. So maybe this person has, you know, a very blunt ability to communicate. Maybe they're very truthful in their communication. That could make sense. Also with Purva Bhadrapada coming up as well. Those of you who come from my astrology channel, you know what I'm talking about. I have talked about Purva Bhadrapada in my video titled Jupiter's Nakshatras. So if you're curious, you can find that on my astrology channel. In any case, so you do have strong Jupiter energy. Purva Bhadrapada explains the devil as well. This person could have a hidden side. They could be, they could have a touch of the dark side, or like, look, it's not like they're necessarily a dark person, but they could have a kind of intensity about them. And again, it explains a bit of that sense of danger or a dark sort of sex appeal to them. And like I said, the animal magnetism is repeated here in multiple placements. This person could definitely have very sensuous features with Purva Falguni and Bharani. So traditionally beautiful features, like, and also with Venus. So they could have, also with Mars and Venus coming out, they could have a very physical, a beautiful body, you know, very attractive body. This makes sense. Like I said, a lot of people find them attractive. Even if this person is not the most conventionally attractive, I stand by that interpretation. But, you know, they could have some features that are very attractive. They could have a kind of a brooding appearance. Bharani, I've mentioned this in other videos, tends to show a kind of melancholic look around the eyes, tends to show drooping eyes sometimes, or just this kind of stern demeanor. It also tends to have a bit of a moralizing, you know, vibe to them. Jordan Peterson has ascended in Bharani, for instance, just to give an example. Also, speaking of droopy eyes and kind of melancholic looks around the eyes, Pedro Pascal has Bharani placements that are prominent. Antonio Banderas has Bharani placements that are prominent. Lana Del Rey has prominent Bharani placements as well. Loads of famous actors. Vivian Lee had ascendant in Bharani. I don't know if she counts as the best example. But Bharani gives traditionally beautiful features, actually, to a large extent. And it gives a kind of luxurious energy and a bit of a dark, also a dark kind of sassy energy to the person. And it also tends to bring, like I said, they tend to have wide eyes that are quite melancholic a bit. And sometimes they have this kind of like drooping outer corner of the eye. Yeah, so we have Pushya as well, which is a very lush, sensuous sort of energy. Angelina Jolie has ascendant in Pushya, just to give an example. And a lot of really attractive women have had a lot of Pushya placements. I can't give you any examples off the top of my head. I'm not 100% sure about this, but I think Kylie Minogue may also have ascendant in Pushya. We have, I don't know about men with Pushya though. I'm not 100% sure. I know Peter O'Toole had Sun and Moon conjunct in Pushya, just to give an example. Pushya can also give a bit of an oblong face, an elongated face. And Hasta can give a triangular shaped face. So especially an inverted triangle where the lower half of the face is more narrow than the upper half. And with Uttarashadha, this person can have a strong jawline. Again, ascendants, people who have Uttarashadha moon include George Clooney and Brad Pitt. Uttara Bhadrapada, this person again, Uttara Bhadrapada can also give a bit of a melancholic look. Anything that is Saturn ruled can give a bit of a melancholic look. So, yeah, and we do have Saturn as well here. Since we have Mars and Saturn, this person could be quite athletic or have a strong body, or can be very focused on building themselves up physically. And with Jupiter, they could be above average in height. And I'm also getting, for many of you, this person could have greenish eyes, or they could like to wear a lot of green. They could also like yellow a lot, and maybe wear yellow a lot. They can also have a pretty intense stare or an intense gaze. Wavy hair and full lips are very likely as well. Very likely for many of you. Yeah, this is pretty much what I can get from the astrological notes, really. So I'm gonna switch over to my more specific handwritten notes. I'm just gonna have to hit pause first. All right, so these are the notes. I'm going to try to keep my eyes closed, and I'm going to select a few, all right? So, tell me, Spirit, about pile number 4. What is their future spouse's physical appearance? What is pile number 4's future spouse's physical appearance? What is pile number 4's future spouse's physical appearance? All right. Tell me, Spirit. Okay, I think that's enough. So let's see. We have hazel eyes. We have aquiline nose. We have sporty casual style. Thin lips. Light tan skin. Short nose to mouth distance, right? I just gave this very specific characteristic because I was curious how often. Oh, intense gaze. Confirmation of what I said. Makes sense with Purva Bhadrapada. Strong jaw. Another confirmation of what I said. Facial hair. All right. Bohemian style or bohemian vibes. Oval face. Okay, confirmation. Intense gaze again, because I've written each of these in characteristics twice. So yeah, strong nose again. So these are strong messages here. Chin dimple. So for some of you, this person could have a chin dimple. Almond-shaped eyes. Beauty spot on the face. Melodious voice. Strong confirmation. Full lips. All right, so for some of you, the person has full lips. For others, there's thin lips. Hazel eyes came out twice, so that's a strong message. Dark tan skin. So for some of you, this person has really dark skin. Curly or wavy hair. Strong build or muscular. This is a strong confirmation as well. Very tall. So to me, this means anything over 185 centimeters or meters tall. Hooded eyes. Okay, that's similar to almond shape. Triangular or heart-shaped face. This is a confirmation of what I said earlier. We have green eyes. This is a confirmation again of what I said. So for some of you, this person could have greenish eyes or hazel towards green. Fair skin. All right, so for some of you, this person has fair skin. So with skin complexions, we have all the different options, I think. Medium build. All right, so there are repeated themes of having a strong physique, of having hazel eyes, almond-shaped hooded eyes, potentially intense gaze, oval face, and a strong nose came out twice as well. And aquiline nose. So the nose is prominent, I would say, because it came out so many times. We also have sporty casual style or bohemian style. Pretty interesting. Let's see what else. A strong jaw, which is a strong confirmation. Yeah, but the message of this person being medium to strong, muscular came out repeatedly, so that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, so I would say overall a lot of confirmations, really, pile number 4. And yeah, this has been pretty much it. So I hope you have enjoyed it. And if you have, don't forget to like and subscribe and click on the notifications bell to see when I will post a new video. Also, please comment in the comment section with anything you would like to share, whether you liked my newly added feature of reading, these notes on specific physical characteristics, or whether you liked the old readings better. Also, if you have any ideas for future topics that you would like me to cover, please share in the video description. And sorry, in the comment section, not in the video description. And yeah, if you are interested in a private tarot reading, you can email me at the email address in the video description. I can send you a pricing list and reading options list. I can also send you sample readings in case you're curious. And also in the video description, I have left a link to reviews I have gotten for tarot readings, private tarot readings before. If you're curious, go ahead and check them out. And last but not least, I have an astrology channel, and I will be linking it in the video description as well as in the pinned comment. If you're interested in astrology, go ahead and check it out. Maybe subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope to see you at my next tarot reading.